Lauren Boebert confused Roger Stone with Oliver Stone. Yes, you really can't make this stuff up. Okay, so there was a House hearing on the JFK assassination files, or JFK, as some people know him. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert took the mic, delivered what I can only describe as peak absurdity. She looked at Oliver Stone dead in the eye. This is the guy who made the JFK movie, and accused him of writing a book that blames LBJ, Lyndon Johnson, the former president, for the assassination of John F. Kennedy. The only problem is that wasn't Oliver Stone. That was Roger Stone, the longtime Trump ally who was convicted. And it's two completely different people. Now, you're going to see a couple things. First of all, you're going to see Oliver Stone look very confused. And he goes, no, I didn't do that. His fellow witness, Jefferson Morley, who, by the way, has been on this show before talking about the JFK files, he steps in and says, I think you're confusing this man, Oliver Stone, with Roger Stone. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you to our witnesses for being here today. Hopefully we can stay on topic for the rest of this hearing. We seem to be wrapping up pretty close here. Mr. Stone, you wrote a book accusing LBJ of being involved in the killing of President Kennedy. Did these most recent releases confirm or negate your initial charge? Being involved in the assassination of President Kennedy.
No, I didn't. In the film, if you look closely, there's no such statements. No, I didn't. If you
Yes,
look
sir.
closely at the film, there's no. It accuses the President Johnson
Okay.
of being part of a complicit in a cover-up of the case, but not in the assassination itself, which I don't know.
What do you think that he was complicit with? Yes, sir. I'll get to you.
The cover-up. Well, how about, for starters, appointing Alan Dulles, the head of the CIA, who was fired by Kennedy, to the commission itself, to the Warren Commission, and he goes to almost every meeting, and he's pretty much in charge of the Warren Commission from the beginning. Alan Dulles. That's part of the evidence that points to President Johnson's either incompetence or involvement.
Mr. Morley, I think you had something to add on that.
I think you're confusing Mr. Oliver Stone with Mr. Roger Stone.
I haven't stated it yet. Sorry.
It's Roger Stone who implicated LBJ in the assassination of the president. It's not my friend
Is that what all the
Oliver
whispers
Stone.
were there? I may have misinterpreted that, and I apologize for that.
Oh, it's the final nail in the coffin of the education system, isn't it? Roger Stone, of course, is the Trump ally who wrote The Man Who Killed Kennedy, the case against LBJ. And in that book, Roger Stone claims that Lyndon Johnson orchestrated the murder of John F. Kennedy. Oliver Stone directed the movie JFK, which is a fictionalization which alludes to a government cover-up. It doesn't blame LBJ. It's yet another reminder that there are people shaping national policy. This is one of 435 members of the House of Representatives. They don't know what they're talking about. They confuse authors with directors. They read Facebook memes and think that they're classified documents in terms of their trustworthiness or allegiance to the truth. And then they go on to vote about war powers or about surveillance on you or how much executive authority the White House should have. Of course, it's cartoonishly embarrassing and humiliating, and Boebert's a clown. But this is dangerous, dangerous stuff. Really, really bad. And of course, she just steamrolls and goes, oh, I guess I was mistaken. And the audience realizing something is very, very wrong here. After researching, writing, refining, The Echo Machine, my book is finally out. This is not just a book about how American politics got so broken. It's also about what's happening right now and what we can still do to stop things from getting worse. Trump's been back in power. The results have been even more catastrophic than many feared, with targeting of political opponents and gutting democratic institutions, laying the groundwork to even further consolidate power. But the thing is that none of this is inevitable. The same forces that brought us here can be countered if we understand how they work and what to do about them. And that's what the echo machine is all about. Some say that without corporate media backing, books like this can't succeed. I think we can prove them wrong. You can get the Echo Machine right now at davidpakman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, or by calling any local bookstore and asking them to order it. This book is more important than ever. If you care about what happens next, and I do, check out the Echo Machine today at davidpakman.com/echo.